Good evening, everyone. Right now, it's 9:01 on Friday, January 21st. Flick is here. He loves bugs so much. Extra special. Get back to supporting you and your enjoyment of the island. Alright. Was this real? I want to look at this first. We'll come back to the other stuff later. Nope, fake as hell. Into the trash you go. We'll come back to the other stuff later, I guess. Yeah, that sounds good to me. Praise Helix. Oh, Celeste is here. Celestabella Questabelle. What is that a reference to? It's gotta be an of MLP reference. But there's like a specific thing as well. Celestabella Questabelle. I have no idea. How did we not just have Wand? Again, and there's so many Zodiacs we're missing as well. And we still don't have Moon. Is this just going to be like... Oh! Oh, it's Wizard Wand. When it said Wand, I figured it was going to be more like... let's see if I have it. Where is it? When it said Wand, I thought it was going to be more like this, like the Star Wand. No, it's a freaking Wizard Wand. Okay. That's... Yeah. Grumble. Fucking J.K. Rowling turf. Fucking... Ugh. Okay, so, what are today we're getting more stuff for the basement. I'm probably gonna move some stuff around. You know how it goes. I'm still kind of trying, like, we're gonna get something that looks decent eventually, but we've got some work to put in, and we're gonna probably need to buy more stuff. But first we've got fossils to find. You know, Animal Crossing stuff. There's our boy Flick. Hey, Pookie, how you doing? Good to see you. Oh, the snowballs are over here. That's good. Oh my gosh. Alright, we need to find a money tree. The other snowball's gotta be near the museum. Oh wow, it's not. That actually is pretty... Is it over here? I'm doing, fine. You know, just school. School is, oh, it's keeping me busy. Getting me real tired. Oh, there it is. It's over here. Okay, that's not a bad spot. We can totally work with that. But, I can... But there's no worry. School may be exhausting. But I can sit down, relax, and play some Dark Souls. Nice, relaxing Dark Souls. I'm probably not going to play Dark. You know, I've been thinking about it. I know I was going to do Dark Souls. And I probably still will eventually. But, because I am excited for Elden Ring. next month, I know I'm not going to play Elden Ring at launch. I probably won't pick it up for a few months. So I guess I'm just gonna take my time with Dark Souls, and maybe I'll play something else. I mean, Pokemon comes out next week. Pokemon comes out a week from today, and oh boy, am I excited. You know, I hate the fact that the game leaked like 2 weeks early. Like, if it was out today, I wouldn't be too beat up over it. But the fact that we still have another week, because it's really hard to avoid spoilers right now. Again, I'm not going to be any specific, and some of them have only been like quick glances out of the corner of my eye, so I couldn't even tell you exactly what's going on. But I have seen stuff that I did not want to see. But hey, Pokemon is a week away. And hopefully it'll be great. I mean, Monolith Soft's supposedly working on it. They're amazing at what they do. Like, no, seriously, the Xenoblade Chronicle games are amazing. And supposedly Xenoblade Chronicles 3 is going to be announced this year. Part of me is kind of hoping it's going to be, X2. Because I could see them getting away with being like, because X ends on, without being specific, Xenoblade Chronicles X ends on a cliffhanger. And it's like, one day we've got to get X2, right? And X2 will resolve that cliffhanger? That's gotta happen, right? But I would think they would release... Okay, you gotta fight with Audie? Yeah, I can fix that. But I would think before they released X2, they would re-release the original X. But it'd be weird for them to re-release the original Xenoblade Chronicles X and then release X2 in the same year. And supposedly the new Xenoblade Chronicles game is coming out this year. Probably in December. But supposedly it's coming out this year. So, will it be Xenoblade Chronicles 3 and just be a whole new story? Kind of like what they did with 2? Maybe. I don't think we actually know any details other than it's in development. But X, I don't know. X is a weird game. But I actually didn't. I enjoyed it. It takes forever to get to the giant robots, like 30 hours. And then you can go fight an enemy and they can like one-shot destroy your giant robot. But don't worry. Capitalism still exists in the future, so you can buy giant robot insurance. Nah, it's a good game. And honestly, whenever I say Monolith Soft should do a Pokemon game, I think about X. I think X is a great model for a Pokemon game. And then we got a Breath of the Wild. I was thinking, what are the chances Breath of the Wild 2 gets delayed? Because I saw some discussion on this the other day that like, oh, could Breath of the Wild 2 get delayed? And I really do think the chance is 50-50-ish. Right? I really hope it doesn't. Because again, Microsoft thought it was supposed to come out 2 years ago. And I'm assuming they know more than any of us. So the fact that Microsoft thought it was supposed to come out in 2020 does lead some credence to that it's coming out this year. But who knows? But hey, we got a Kirby Advanced War. That's the end of March, and then Advanced Wars is rumored to be the beginning of April. Even though surprisingly they haven't said anything about that. Even though I'm probably not going to play Advanced Wars because just not my style of game, you know. You know what I was thinking about though so I saw a video. I didn't actually watch the video, but I saw a thumbnail for a video talking about the first Animal Crossing update of 2022. And that got me thinking, are we going to get an Animal Crossing update this year? Is Animal Crossing still going to get updated? Right? Because they said the 2.0 update was the last major update, but there's nothing stopping them from doing minor updates, right? Like, they can still do all the minor updates they want. And that begs the question. Again, Nintendo said they're supporting the game for 10 years. I have never believed that. And the fact that they're saying the 2.0 update is the last major update, like, solidifies that in my head that they were just full of shit. Like all games with road maps, they're always full of shit. Maybe you get a year out of them, and that's it. Like that Marvel Avengers game, I don't expect to see any more out of that. We got Black Panther, we kinda got Spider-Man, kind of. Bare effort Spider-Man. I mean, Fortnite did it better, after all. And that's it. I honestly would not be surprised if that game never gets a single other update. Like, would that really surprise anybody? But yeah, will Animal Crossing get an update next month? Or maybe later this month or next month? Oh, so this is so technically, I think this is the first time. Because the last time we had all 4 Snowboys, one of them wasn't perfect. This one. And now that this one's melted, technically all 4 of these are perfect. So I don't think this is the first time we've had all 4 perfect Snowboys in a day. This is the first time we've had them all lined up in a row. So that's neat, I guess. But yeah, will Animal Crossing get like a 2.1 update? And I think it will. And the only reason I think it will is because of how this stupid game works. The events can't be played without the update. So if you want to play the festival update, right? If you want to, or the festival event, which is February, I think it's February, you can't play that right now. Like, the only way to play the festival update, I'm pretty sure, is to go back in time to last year. You'd have to go, like, if you were to skip ahead to the date of festival this year, it would just straight up wouldn't work. So they're going to have to put out a 2.1 update to make festival playable. Of course, the dream would be that in that new update, they would make it so that, hey, guess what? Every update is playable for every year, right? And that way, they're no longer date locked. So that way Chugga Conroy can finally do an Animal Crossing series again. Because that's the only reason he's not doing it. Is because everything is date locked. Because normally he plays a day ahead. But if it's date locked, you can't do that. God, I would love a Chugga Conroy Animal Crossing series again. The New Leaf one is so much fun. I just love Chugga Conroy, man. He's so great. He's working on his new series right now. Because he finally finished Xenoblade Chronicles 2. And I'm excited for whatever that may be. No matter however long it takes, I'll be there. Even though I didn't watch Xenoblade Chronicles 2, because, you know, that's a game I actually want to play. Even though I hear his video on how to play Xenoblade Chronicles 2 is really good. We did Fossils, right? I did Fossils. Yeah, I feel like I'm losing my mind a little bit. I rewatched a lot of his videos. Yeah, Chugga Conroy. Chugga Conroy is one of the best Let's Players ever. I'll straight up say that. He's so good at what he does. The amount of detail and work he puts into his videos is some top-notch stuff. Mainly his Zelda and Pikmin series. Chugga Conroy is the only reason I played Pikmin. Like, straight up, I got into Pikmin through him, through his Let's Plays of Pikmin 1 and 2. And then I actually picked up Pikmin 1 and 2 because they put them on the because it's funny because when his Let's Play of Pikmin 2 came out, Pikmin 2 wasn't available on the Wii in North America yet. That's how old his series is. And then they finally released it on the Wii, and then you could get it on the Wii U, I think in like 2017. Took forever. But yeah. His Pikmin series are so good. And then Wind Waker, his Wind Waker series was really good. Did he do Twilight Princess? I'm sure he did. I just don't remember it. He must have done Did he do Twilight? Gosh, I can't remember if he's done Twilight Princess. But no, he's great. And yeah, the amount of research he does, like, he has literally done, like, so much research that, This is fake. I can already tell. He's done so much research that he has literally discovered new things about games that nobody knew. Like, that's how detailed he is. And didn't he, like... He didn't invent the 3DS capture card, but he was one of the, like, first people to do... Maybe it was the DS capture card. He was, like, one of the first people to do the DS capture card, or the 3DS capture card. I don't remember which one. And then, like, he, like, homemade... Not homemade, but, like, he put together, like, a DS or a 3DS capture card, and then after that, they finally unveiled the, a company finally made one. Like, just a few days after he, did it. And he did it from, like, scratch. More or less, right? I remember hearing him talk about that on a podcast once. I don't remember which one. It was really interesting. Maybe it was one of the Runaway Guy Coliseums or one of their charity events. Man, Sugar Conroy is so great. I tried to do a Chugga Conroy Let's Play once, where I was like, I'm gonna research this game. I'm gonna try to know everything about it. I'm gonna practice, and I'm gonna try to make a good Let's Play. And it's one of my like Twitch days. It's still probably my favorite series I did. Is it good? I don't know about that. Like, does it hold up? Is it Chugga Conroy? No. But in my mind, it still works. And then I never did anything like that again. And since then, I've just bumbled around like an idiot, pretending I know what I'm doing. Gosh dang it, now I want to watch... Now I want to watch his Pikmin series again. I think it's only like 13 episodes. His Pikmin series is like really short. Oh, hey look, it's the Weed Dog. The dog that has a weed house. Isn't that fitting? Oh, Weed Dog. Weed Dog. The dog that smokes weed. I mean, look at that dog and tell me it doesn't smoke weed. It's like if you combine Shaggy and Scooby. Like, come on, look at that dog. Look at that dog. Look at that dog. Oh, there's our bottle. Oh gosh, what's that video? Wake up! It's 2020, everything sucks, and you're addicted to weed. I think it's talking about Minecraft. I think that's Ray talking about Minecraft, isn't it? God, there's so many stupid videos. The internet is filled with so many stupid videos. My gosh. Love it to death. The internet sucks as well. Ooh. 7.5 pounds of chocolate syrup for $10. Wow, thanks Wario64. That's a great deal. Who knows what I can do with all that chocolate syrup? Okay, let's go visit Audie and give her this present. So I talked a few days ago about how I was looking at getting a new TV. Because the TV I currently have is 720p. 720p HD. It's not the best thing. Like, nah. And, you know, I have, for the first time ever, a next-generation console that streams in something better than 720p. Well, technically, the Switch and the Xbox stream in 1080. But, you know, I have a console that streams for 4K. So I was like, you know what? And I've been saving up for a while now. And I was like, you know, maybe I should just get a 4K TV. So I finally did it, and I finally bought a 4... Because right now, at least starting right now until Super Bowl, it's the best time to buy a TV. Cheaper than Black Friday. If you've ever needed a TV, now is like the perfect time to get one. Because you know, the Super Bowl, people watch it on TV. All the TV companies put their stuff on sale right now. And you can get some, like, crazy stuff for, like, thousands of dollars. But, you know, I didn't need a $1,000 TV. I got something pretty decent for only, like, $300. And it's honestly pretty big. And I'm like, oh god, how am I gonna fit this on my desk? Like, I have the computer, the Xbox, the PlayStation, the Switch. How am I going to fit this giant TV on my desk? I mean, it's not massive, but it's way bigger than what I currently have. So I have to figure that out now. That's gonna be fun. This massive TV. Oh. So, it was supposed to come in today. But it didn't. I was supposed to get it today. But no, it hasn't moved in like 2 days. So who knows when I get it. Yeah. Now, will that improve the video quality on the stream? No. Because I think my capture card only does 1080p or whatever. Or whatever. My capture card is not the highest quality. Oh my gosh, we got another Shooting Star Island? Oh, that's like 2 in 1 week. What are the chances of that? Ooh, I am a lucky duck tonight. Yeah, sure, we can talk about this. So, I started watching, DuckTales. You know, the 2017 reboot of DuckTales. I've already seen it. I've already seen the reboot of DuckTales. It's really good. Like, the reboot of DuckTales is really good. Hey, Alejandra, how you doing? Good to see you. Welcome aboard. But yeah, so I've already seen the 27 reboot of DuckTales, but I've been wanting to watch it again. And it's all on Disney Plus, and you know, I have Disney Plus for the Marvel shows. So I was like, yeah, I'll watch DuckTales again. And so I started off again. I'm only a few episodes in right now. But yeah, no, it's a fun show. I know it's still got a while until it gets like really good. Like I don't remember it really coming into its own until like near the end of season 1. But yeah, DuckTales, man. Woo. It's fun. It's a fun show, and yeah. The richest duck in the world. And then I need to watch Darkwing Duck again. I know I've got like 3 seasons to go. But I haven't seen Darkwing Duck in I don't want to say 10 years. It's probably been closer to like it's probably been closer to 20. Oh, God, that was forever. And I wasn't even watching it while it was airing. Like, I saw it on reruns. On, like... Oh, gosh. It wasn't Disney XD. It was called... Oh, my God. Disney had another channel that used to show its old shows. Not Disney XD. Was it called Toonami? No, Toonami is the Cartoon Network anime program, right? No, it was called... I don't remember, because you know, like, Cartoon Network has their old channel, Boomerang, which I don't think still exists. It might, but I don't think it does. But yeah, I used to watch Boomerang as well. All those old Hanna-Barbera cartoons and whatnot. But yeah, Disney Channel had one of those as well. And so, I think so did Nickelodeon. But I think Nickelodeon's was just called, like, Nick2 or whatever. It had, like, a really generic name. Oh gosh, what was that called? It wasn't. Was it Toon? I remember its logo being an X. Like it was like an X with a face on it. But I don't remember what it was called. Oh, we already have the Virgo harp. What was that called? I'm looking it up right now. Disney... Yeah, Toonami was the Cartoon Network program. What was the Disney program called? Jetix. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it was called Jetix. And I think it was like a predecessor to Disney XD, but I remember like you could see like old Disney shows on it. Yeah. Gosh. Yeah, I think there was that. There's so many old Disney shows back in the day that you used to watch. Oh gosh, let's go all aboard the nostalgia train, shall we? Do you remember a show called Yin Yang Yo? It was about two rabbits, Yin and Yang, and they were taught by like the last panda named Yo. I think the last panda was Yo. And yeah, it was just about two rabbits learning Kung Fu together. Because, you know, there was an age where Kung Fu was everywhere in kids' media. Because, you know, everybody was Kung Fu fighting. Their hits were fast as lightning. You know, it was everywheres. And it culminated in Kung Fu Panda, one of the best... No, not one of the best. The best trilogy of movies of all time. Straight up, those movies are amazing, and Kung Fu Panda 2 is a perfect movie. But yeah, there were all these Kung Fu shows back in the day. There was Yin Yang Yo, Jackie Chan Adventures, which I loved. I loved Jackie Chan Adventures. I love the arc where they have the special medals that were based on the Chinese zodiac that gave them powers. That was so cool. Again, it was the collectible aspect of it that made it so cool. And that's why I loved Shaolin Showdown as well. Because that was all about collecting... It's like the same reason you love, like, Pokemon. Pokemon is all about, like, collecting stuff. And Shaolin Showdown was all about collecting these items with, like, rare and mystic abilities. And just, you know, doing fun stuff with them. God, I loved Shaolin Showdown. I hate that the reboot sucked. Like, they could have rebooted it, and it could have been great. And it just straight up wasn't. Yeah. What was... There were others. There was that Disney show about the cats, the Chinese cats, that I did watch, but I don't remember what it's called. And to this day, a lot of people still think of it as a fever dream. I know Cartoon Network had, Hot Chop Suey, which was about Kung Fu chickens, which I know I watched, but I don't really remember that much of, other than the villain with the evil eye, who I thought was really cool. Other than that, I don't remember anything about that show. Oh my gosh, there's a bunch of classics, right? I know some of those shows, like, probably don't hold up at all. Like, I doubt Yin Yang Yo is any good. I don't know if Jackie Chan Adventures is any good. I doubt Hong Kong Phooey or whatever that show was. The one with the chickens, I doubt that's any good. I bet it doesn't hold up at all. And it might be fine, I don't know. Except for Kung Fu Panda. I know Kung Fu Panda holds up. Because those are amazing. Like, honestly, the Kung Fu Panda trilogy is on par, if not better than the Toy Story Quartology. That's a hot take right there, but I stand by it. A lot of people like to discredit the third Kung Fu Panda. No, it's really good. It's not as good as the second one, which I stress is a perfect movie. But it's still like 9 out of 10. Whereas Toy Story, the first one's good, second one's really good. Great, amazing. And then the third one I just don't think is as good. And I never even saw the fourth Toy Story. No. The third one is fine. I just think people give it too much credit based on the ending. Like, the ending is really good, but I don't think getting there is as good. Like, the rest of the movie, it's the exact opposite of Up. The first 10 minutes of Up is some of the greatest stuff in all... Like, the first 10 minutes of Up is like the greatest 10 minutes in all of cinema. The rest of the movie is not that good. No. And Toy Story, I think 3 has the exact opposite. Where it's like the ending is really good, but the rest of it just isn't there. The fourth one sucked. See, I never saw it. I don't know. I've kind of been out on Pixar recently. Like, I liked Luca. And I found out Luca is actually the most streamed movie of last year. Which, like, out of all the movies, like, on streaming services, Luca was #1, which surprised me. I didn't expect that. But that's good to hear. But, like, other than Luca, like, I feel like I've just been out of Pixar recently. Like, the fact that when I did the year-end wrap-up, I couldn't even remember Luca came out. I didn't like Soul. I know people love Soul. I didn't. Turning Red, the new Pixar movie, does not look interesting to me at all. I know some people will love it, because, you know, it's Pixar. But, it doesn't seem to interest me. And then, the one about the fantasy world, like the realistic, modern fantasy world, was, Onward, that's what it was called, was fine. Like, I enjoyed it, and I feel like they did the ending really well, but I wouldn't say it was really a standout thing. I want to like Pixar more. Now, Encanto, on the other hand, I am currently addicted to. Like, I'm driving down to the university, and I'm just listening to the Encanto soundtrack. It's that... Like, when Encanto came out on Disney Plus in, like, December, I remember someone saying something along the lines of, you know, out of the 4 most recent Disney movies, the one that got the most popular was the worst one. Which they were talking about Frozen. Personally, I love Frozen. Yeah, I'm one of those people who loves Frozen. Yeah, and I need to rewatch the second one, because I didn't like the second one. But maybe, I've heard on the second viewing it's actually pretty good. Like, you gotta watch it a second time. But now, Encanto has passed Frozen. And the We Don't Talk About Bruno is the most streamed Disney song. Or the most listened to Disney song in, like, 20-something years. Passing Let It Go, which blows my mind. But Encanto's doing really well right now. And I feel like that's because they released it on Disney+. Like, it wasn't doing well at the box office, but once it went on to Disney+, everybody was talking about it. And everybody's still talking about it. And I enjoy the heck out of it. It's a really good, really fun movie. It's really... Someone described it as a family trauma litmus test. So I guess it's not that fun. Because it's basically like, no matter who you are, as long as you have family trauma, you will see it represented in Encanto. And I think that's really interesting. But that's what's hitting right now. And I think that's... Yeah, that is interesting. Man... Yeah, I'm totally into Encanto. I get it. I really do get it. Okay, we've hit a bunch of shooting stars. I think we should head back. We got... Oh, we should definitely head back. I have turnips to sell. What the heck was I doing waiting around here for so long? Hopefully our turnip prices are good. I can't even... I'm trying to think of other Pixar movies that released recently, and I legitimately can't think of anything. Like, I know they did other stuff, but... I guess I've gotten everything since 2020. Because, yeah, Onward came out. Either Onward or Sonic was the last movie I saw before the pandemic started. I think it was Onward, because I think that I saw that, like, March... the first or second week of March. And I think I saw Sonic, like, the last week of February. And we're getting a new Sonic in just a few months. We started the pandemic with Sonic. And I mean, again, the pandemic's not over, because... it never will be, but, you know, our endemic phase is beginning. And it's coming with Sonic. Sonical Hedgeman 2. I want it to be good. I really want Sonical Hedgeman to be good. I need to rewatch Sonic. It's been a while. And I know it's not, like, an amazing movie or anything, but it was fun. I remember it being fun. And I will take a fun but not perfect Sonic movie. Eh. And the second one has a lot of things. I watched it on Valentine's Day and it was super special because mine might be his first date. Aw, that's cute. Going to see the Sonic movie. Yeah. I remember one year for Valentine's Day, we went and saw, you know, to bring this all around full circle. Yeah, one year we went and saw Kung Fu Panda 3. I think that had come out in theaters like the end of January. Oh gosh, I think that was like 2017. Oh, we were gonna... that's why I had that. Yeah. Yeah, we went and saw Kung Fu Panda 3 one year. Oh, that was a lifetime ago now. Oh my gosh. Like, seriously, that was like a life. That feels like forever ago. Which one did I got rid of the axe, right? I guess let's put the TV... well, I want to take the TV to, I was gonna take it to Reese earlier, and then I just forgot. Hey, Nooklings. Okay, we gotta find out our turn. I think we only bought 1 million in turnips this week, so that should take a few minutes to get through. That's not bad at all. Well, we'll put the Virgo Harp with all of our other junk. Alright, let's see. What are your turnip prices? 196, that's not bad. Yeah, that's a small spike, but you know, that's not a bad small spike at all. Yeah, that's not bad. Alright, let's put all of our guff down here. So, I finally started playing Wordle. Right? You see those little boxes on Twitter basically every day, because I'm one of the people who hasn't blocked it. And I was like, you know what? Again, even at the time, I was like, you know, Wordle seems like something I would like. Right? Just like this little, like, simple word game. Sure, I'll finally just play it. And what got me to finally play it is, we talked a few days ago about how Gary Whitta had released Lewdle, which is Wordle, but with, like, lewd words. Like, you know, stuff you'd see in, like, Cards Against Humanity. And I'm just using that as an example. Right? Or, like, a Jackbox Party Pack. And I was like, you know what? Okay, Lewdle, right? Fresh start, day one. Let's start doing... I actually don't think I posted my results for day one. But, I started Lewdle, because, right, that starts day one, whereas Wordle is, like, 200-something days in. And I was like, okay, this is where we're starting. And I've been doing pretty good with Lewdle so far. I've been doing Lewdle, and I've been posting that to Twitter. I have not been posting my Wordle to Twitter. Yesterday, I actually failed. Just straight up yesterday, I didn't get it. I was just a little too dense. But today I did pretty good. But yeah, and I've been doing pretty good in Lewdle as well. But yeah, you know what? If you can't beat them, join them. Again, I think it's something that I do like as like a little thing I can do on like my lunch break in between classes. I'm like, yeah, I'll do this every day. Sure, why not? It gives me something to do. Because it's either that, or I just sit on my lunch break and write papers. And read books. God. But hey, it's my last semester. At least for a while. Hopefully. Hopefully it's my last semester for a while. Oh, gosh. But at least for a while. Alright, we should get a good... We should get a good fair bit of money from this. Will we break 1 million? I don't know, maybe. So, wait. So, like, yesterday or 2 days ago, M&M's put out a statement being like, you know what, we're gonna change around the M&M's to, like, update them to modern times. And, like, I honestly, like, I looked at and I was like, how are you gonna change M&M's to update to modern times? Like, when I saw that, I was like, what does that even mean? And, like, I looked at, like, the picture of the new M&M's, and I was like, I can't even tell the difference, first of all. Like, I legitimately couldn't even tell the difference. And then it was like, oh, well, it seemed like the only change they made is that they gave the green, instead of having, like, stilettos or whatever, the green M&M now has, like, sneakers. And that seemed to be, like, the only change. But it pissed people off. I actually remember hearing back in the day, oh gosh, this was mid-2000s internet, about, because, you know, Rule 34, about the green M&M, because there was the green M&M and the Cadbury Bunny, not the American Cadbury Bunny, specifically the animated British Cadbury Bunny. Look it up, you'll find it. And how people Rule 34'd those characters, and how for many people the British Cadbury Bunny was their furry awakening, and how people were attracted to the green M&M. And so of course people were in an uproar like, oh, how dare you remove the shoes from the green M&M. And as far as I know, that's the only change. And the counter response has been like, no, make them all sexy. It's stupid Twitter bullshit, and you know, people are like, nobody asked for this, and you know there's somebody out there who's like, damn SJWs, ruining the sexy green M&M. But it's like, nobody asked for this on either side. It's like when they changed Aunt Jemima, nobody was actually asking for that, and nobody was asking for this, but it's also something really stupid to get pissed off about. Oh, I saw a TikTok when Big Bird came out as getting the vaccine, and a bunch of like conservative figureheads got pissed that Big Bird would get the vaccine, and people were like, Big Bird's a communist. And then the communist came in, and it was, welcome, Comrade Bird, to the revolution. Play the Russian national anthem. Yeah, again, social media is in so many layers of irony and stupidity. But you know, admittedly, I do love the working people's Gritty. The Philadelphia Flyers mascot, who is a communist, and like they straight up just acknowledge that, yeah, he is a communist. When the Democrats won in Philadelphia, people were going out there in Gritty costumes because he is the working people's Gritty. Like, it's more or less been like fully embraced, and specifically, especially by the people, from going from one of the dumbest sports mascots to like one of the best, because he's just straight up a communist. God. Again, Twitter, and it's specifically in reaction to Republicans, because Republicans they get triggered left and right by everything, and they throw temper tantrums. So sometimes you just gotta play into it and trigger the conservatives, right? Because they get so mad, and they wear their sunglasses in their trucks and complain so much. Oh my, sometimes you just gotta embrace the stupidity. Like, yeah, the writers of Earth have run out of like good storylines, so now we're just doing stupid shit, and sometimes you just gotta embrace the chaos, man. I mean, fascist revolution, totalitarian dictator Donald Trump is right around the corner. We might as well pretend to have fun for at least a few more years before, you know, totalitarian fascist dictator Donald Trump takes over when he wins the election in 2024, which he will, because, again, the writers have run out of things to do, so they're just throwing everything at the wall and seeing what sticks. Oh my god, I'm so tired. So cold. So tired. Oh gosh, I can't remember the next line of the song. So cold. So tired. Is it the temperature that's got you down, my friend? Or is it, in fact, your existential dread? You see, something's overactive amygdalas, but it's okay. If your brain works that way. You can breathe in a bag. Breathe in a bag. Yeah, I definitely am missing a line in there. So cold, so tired, so hopeless, so is it, my friend? Yeah, something like that. Okay, vaulting pole, ladder, fishing rod, bug net, shovel, axe, and we just go down the line. Oh yeah, I forgot we got rid of an outfit. Okay, so we made a cool 1.5 million off turnips. That's not bad. I mean, I think that's the biggest profit we've made in turnips all years. Because for the most part, we've been either breaking even or making like tiny bits of money. So it's good to actually, I guess, make something off turnips. Would have been nice if we got that large spike, but whatever. Okay, let's go see, I guess let's go talk to, Reese real quick. Maybe go stop by Sahara and see what kind of carpets she has. Oh gosh, have you seen all this stuff with like Italian Tifa? And for some reason when I said that Italian Tifa, that makes me think like I'm saying Italy Antifa. No, Tifa from Final Fantasy 7. Because someone played in Italian Parliament, they did like a Zoom call meeting, and during the Zoom call meeting, someone Zoom bombed them and played Tifa porn. And people are talking about it like it's the biggest thing to happen in Italian politics since, like, Mussolini's rise to head of the country. Like, that's how people are talking about this. At least on Twitter. I mean, they're doing it as a joke, obviously. Oh, look at the skull rug. But yeah, that's been Twitter the past, like, 2 days. And I'm seeing, like, fan art of it now. Not, like, pornographic fan art. Like, it's mostly all safe for work. But it's, like, Tifa wearing, like, Italian shirts and the Italian flag and whatnot. Like, I get what they're going for. Twitter is weird, man. But you know, this is the world we live in now. I mean, it's better than what frickin' Marjorie Taylor Greene did by going onto the Senate floor and showing Facebook memes. Like, it's better than that. We have been all over the place tonight. Like, thinking about it, oh my gosh. It's 2020, the world is on fire, and you're addicted to weed. Yeah, that's taking us all over the place. Okay, let's grab the stuff in storage. Fluorescent light, and then we got 4 of these. Oh, did we just not open a letter? Yeah, we got a letter from Zuck. It's got you down, my friend. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's get back to our basement. So... okay. So we've got this at the moment. And now we have all of these. We'll hang this from the ceiling for now. Which, if you can't tell what these are... I mean, like, come on. We're growing our own stuff here. Only the best stuff for us. Okay, so yeah, we've got this dirt patch here, which I think makes things more interesting, you know. I want to buy at least 2 more. We'll see if we need to get more, but I want to buy at least 2 more. We can do phone shopping. And we know these things are called... they're CH... They're SCH something or other. So we know they're in the S's. I just gotta find them. And because we bought them from the store, we can now buy them here. In the phone. Yeah, there they are. Yeah, I think I want 6. And then I want to get a fluorescent hanging light. I want at least 2 more of these. And then, what else do we need? I did, because, okay, so right now we've got them, like, growing in this dirt patch right here. Right? We've got all of our plants grown in this dirt patch that we then take back here. We jar. But, the other option is I know we have rugs. I know we could all, in theory, like... How does this rug look? I guess that's too big. Yeah, we bought more plants. I do want to go to the Happy Home Paradise. But yeah, we're starting to grow our own plants. Because, you know, we need to get all this stuff from somewheres. Right? And this is probably the best place to get it. Our operation can't sustain itself. We can't just outsource from Mexico. We gotta grow it ourselves. I mean, it's legal in over a dozen states now. Come on. You better believe it's legal here. This is Animal Crossing. It's paradise. Oh my god. So I was just like, I was working on something, and I was like, okay, I need some noise in the background. And I ended up on Doug's Animal Crossing video. That, you know, it starts off like a genuine, like, oh, this is why Animal Crossing is, like, good video. Like, he compares Animal Crossing to a cup of coffee. That, like, playing Animal Crossing is like going in every day and drinking your morning coffee. You drink a cup, that's it, you enjoy it for the day, and then you move on through the rest of your day. And I think that's a good analogy, right? I think that's good, because there are some people who play Animal Crossing for, like, 12 hours every day. First of all, how? And, like, there's nothing wrong with doing that, but, like, I think Animal Crossing is the type of game where, like, you should only play it for, like, a cup of coffee, like, an hour a day. Maybe more, maybe a little more, maybe a little less, but, yeah, no, I think as someone who is an expert in this thing, I think it is best enjoyed in small bursts. But it's funny to see, him talk about, like, comparing it to a cup of coffee. Again, I think Doug does some pretty good stuff. And his Explained with Food series is actually pretty good. Ooh, another massage chair. Oh, we can get a shopping cart. I don't know what we'll use that for, but I'll take it. But yeah, like his Red Dead Redemption video I think is pretty good, comparing Breath of the Wild to Red Dead Redemption. I think that's also a pretty solid video. Okay, so I'm looking in all this stuff. I think I know what I'm looking for, and I think it's... I'd actually love to start at the bottom and work my way up this time. So let's start at the bottom and work my way up. I know what I'm looking for, I just gotta find it. Ooh. A Zen... Oh, it's a bench. I thought it was a table. Either way, ooh. And I know we don't have it already, but I think we've seen it once in the Happy Home Paradise. I just don't know where, so we gotta find it. Oh! Oh my gosh, we can buy a tank to make beer in. Holy crap, I didn't know that this was here. Ooh, we could grow our own beer. I have to remember that exists, because I'll come back and buy that later. Ooh, I have to remember that exists. Because, yeah, I'd totally put that with a silo over in our garden area. Yeah, we could make our own beers and wines. Ooh, I like that. Oh my gosh, I haven't seen that one either. Spaceship control panel? Expensive as heck. Okay, if we already found the The whatever this is, because I don't remember seeing it yesterday. I really don't, but I know it should be here. Because I swear I remember seeing it. We never used it. But I swear I remember seeing it during one of our island builds. I also want to get these plant parts, but maybe we'll come back for the plant partitions. There's something else I want first. Maybe it's under wall decor. Maybe we'll check wall mounted first. I don't... Oh, boom, here it is. Dried flower garlands. Perfect. Yeah, okay, it was under... For some reason, I remember it being a standing thing. I guess not. Picture. Oh, it's Bellsprout's Evolution. I don't remember the name of it right now, but yeah, it's that. I also might have wanted some of these. I know we already have one. Maybe we'll buy us. I don't know. I need some sort of light. Look at all these oils. The vintage is interesting. Natural. Silver. I don't know where we use it. We might also use that. A wall planter. We can buy a bunch of stuff right now, actually. Do I think I need more than one of these? I mean, I guess we could get yellow. And then I guess we'll end off by buying a planter box. I think I'm going to go for black. Did I already skip Elemental P? Oh, plant partition. Alright, no, I'm going to go for the stone, the concrete. Yeah. So that gets us some more stuff for our basement. That, again, we're going to experiment with it. I think there's a specific carpet I want. But currently, I don't think we have that carpet. Like, because I don't know if I want the plants to be in the middle, or if I want them to be off to the side. I really haven't decided yet. Because part of me feels like they shouldn't be right dab in the middle. But, like, based on, with using the flooring we have... I mean, I guess we could always make a dirt... Like, we have the square patches. We could always just, like, dig up a dirt floor. I mean, all the plants are in pots anyways. So I don't think it matters. Alright. Nooklings is closed. We have a sharp... I don't know what we're going to do with a shopping cart, but we have one now. That's cool, I guess. Okay, let's go put this TV back here. Oh gosh, why is Paper Mario trending? The amount of debate I've seen over the Banjo-Kazooie re-release on Switch. Oh my gosh. I actually should switch these. Let's check our Nook Miles first. Yeah, the amount... Because, like, whether it's a good port or not, whether it's good emulation, ugh, it's a nightmare. Again, I'm not subscribed to Nintendo Switch Online, so I wouldn't know. Even though I do kind of want to play it. I know Banjo-Kazooie is on Game Pass. I really wish they would just remake it. I know Microsoft has actually just straight up come out and said that the reason there hasn't been a new Banjo-Kazooie or anything is because Rare... It's not that they don't want to make it. They'd be fine with a new one. It's that Rare doesn't want to do one. Now, it would be cool to get... Like, now that they own Toys for Bob, it'd be really cool to be like, hey, Toys for Bob, you want to do to Banjo-Kazooie and Banjo-Tooie what you did to Crash Bandicoot? That would be really cool, but I don't think that's going to happen. Oh, speaking of Activision Blizzard, so come from Jason Schreier, testers at Raven Software, a division of So Raven Software does Call of Duty. I couldn't tell you which ones, but I know they work on Call of Duty. And as so there's been a strike going on at Activision Blizzard, specifically with Ravensoft's QA development. Right, their QA development has seen a lot of abuse, and they have been striking for like over a month now. And so, testers at Raven Software, a division of Activision, says they formed a union and are asking for voluntary recognition. The 34-person unit is the first ever union in the big budget video game industry. Filed to Bloomberg Terminal, story coming shortly. So, because of the news of Activision Blizzard, it looks like it's possible that as a result of the news, they were like, oh, if this is going to happen, because one of the things I worried about with the Activision Blizzard merger was that they were just going to get kicked out. Right? That the employees were just going to get kicked out and whatnot. And, like, all the people trying to unionize, well, when the company gets bought by Microsoft, they'll just be lost in the reshuffle. And so all union efforts will fail. But it looks now, maybe... It looks like now maybe the union efforts will work out. That, like, this could be a domino effect. It starts with Ravensoft unionizing, and then it could trickle through the rest of the company. So even before the Microsoft buying Activision Blizzard deal is done, which again will not be until July 2023, there's a good chance that the employees might be unionized by then. I really hope it happens. The video game industry needs to be unionized. They need to be unionized sooner rather than later. And hopefully unionization, right, that gives the employees better working environments. And hopefully that trickles through the rest of the gaming industry. That before long, the rest of the gaming industry is unionized. Because it really needs to be. Now I know different countries have different limitations. But at least at least here in America, we definitely need it. And God, we need it with Amazon as well. Amazon needs to be unionized. But yeah, hopefully this is a good thing, really. Assuming it all goes through correctly. But yeah, the idea that once this news came out, they rushed unionization. Because they saw the writing was on the wall that they'd lose their jobs. So they were like, yeah, we have to do this now. And again, there's still like a year and a half, but anything can happen in that year and a half. But I think unionization is a good thing. It really is. I know, tons of people have screwed over the working American, Ronald Reagan, Bill Clinton, etc., etc. Right, but we need unionization again, and so many places have lost it, and it needs to be regained. People need their rights. These companies can't keep treating people like crap. Oh, that's not the one I wanted. We're just joking, taking hits in video games. Oh God, we've gone places. The show is getting weird. But yeah, that's where we're gonna end off for today. Tomorrow we'll be back. I don't know when, but we'll continue working on the basement. We have a bunch of new stuff coming in tomorrow. Eventually, like I said, it'll take a few days, but eventually I'll get something that I like. But hey, we sold turnips today, and we sold at a good price. We didn't lose anything. That's good. That doesn't happen all that often. So it's good to sell good turnips when we can. Which, again, isn't very often. Oh gosh, Arlo put out a video about turn-based combat in Pokemon. Oh my god, that's probably going to be the worst comment section you've ever seen. And you know what? The worst part is I'm probably going to agree with him. Like, I think turn-based combat is a good thing, but I also think active time combat's a good thing. And even though I don't know if I think Pokemon should go full-time active combat, I want them to at least try it. Again, I want it to be like Xenoblade Chronicles X. I think that would work really well. Or any Xenoblade Chronicles game. But yeah, oh gosh, I guess I'm watching this new Arlo video right now after we end off here in a second. Oh wow, that's a... Again, I'm gonna save all... Maybe I'll... If I remember, I'll bring it up tomorrow. But I'll save all... I'm not gonna be like a Twitter user. I'm gonna actually freaking watch the video. I mean, I doubt it's I don't know how long it is. I don't see. I doubt it's 40 minutes long. This ain't... I bet it's 20 at the most. Yeah, I'll save my... Maybe we'll talk about it tomorrow if I remember. God, Pokemon's a week away. I'm so excited. I just gotta beat Dark Souls first. That's not gonna happen. But yeah, we'll be back tomorrow. Will we do KK Slider tomorrow? No. I would love to, but I always forget. So, who knows? But with that, I hope you all enjoyed. Stay tuned for more. Until next time, peace.